Hmm? What are you doing?
I'm just writing a song.
Can I hear it?
Oh yeah, alright, sure. Well, what I wrote so far is about food. And, well, the lyrics are, ain't no sweet corn without rice. Because with rice, it is really nice.
Nah, nah, bro, that was terrible. How come you finding it so hard to be creative? Even though you're the oldest, hey, I think that was terrible. I mean, I even saw children being more creative and having a bigger fantasy than your performance right now. Your creativity is weak. Bro, hear it from me, okay? You're just uncreative. Face it, alright? Accept it. That's just you. Boy, you're getting old. If this sounds familiar to you, then keep on watching this video as we're going into the topic. The more you age, the less creative you become. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Easy Life from Easy Life Resounding Vibes, and today we're going to talk about the topic creativity among us adults and teenagers. Honestly speaking, those four words, I am not creative, is probably used in our vocabulary more than usual nowadays. And I find it very interesting, well, because for one, I was one of the people that would always say that. I was actually one of the people that would always go to people and say that I'm not talented and stuff. And number two, I thought it was actually very common, in fact, normal to not being creative. I thought it was actually a talent, a gift to be creative. It wasn't long until I figured out that, that statement was completely wrong. And I also met people, like I said, who would always say that, but I figured out that mostly those uncreative people were mostly those who would only watch TV or hang out with their friends all the time in their free time. Prejudices all the time. Just because you're cocooned in your own apartment, just because nobody wants to see you anyway, does not mean that I need to do the same thing.
Yeah, and who said that television or mobile phones weren't educative?
Don't get me wrong. Spending time with your friends, or on your phone or watching television, it is important. It gives you a balance, and it can be very educative. I'm on the same page. We are on the same page. I'm having the same opinion like you. The only thing is that we still have people out there who tend to be distracted by all those wonderful things. Thereby, they're not even finding the time. What am I saying? Finding, not even using the time to invest in themselves, trying to become the best version of themselves, and that is an issue. Why? Because there are people, like I said earlier, who are all about just having fun, rather than, like I said, using the time to invest in themselves and to become the best version of themselves. Now, I'm not talking about people who are very aware of, investing in oneself and trying to become better and making the best use of what they have, but because of life situations and circumstances that don't even have the opportunity. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people who have the opportunity but are not using them. And like I said, that is an issue because I dare to believe that there is a lot of greatness hidden in each and every one of us. The only thing is that we haven't seen it yet. The only problem that is still standing is that we are living in a very beautiful era of technology. In fact, the telecommunication technology is taking over. I mean, with the social media and internet going on, information transfer is happening on such a fast speed, on a fast rate, and making it so much comfortable for the consumer, which is mainly you and myself. But, that purpose of making it comfortable for the consumer is also the cause of the habit of being lazy. In fact, it's actually like provoking the conscious or the unconscious laziness. I'm not talking about the physical one, I'm also talking about the mental one. Why? Because now we're having the problem of lacking in the field of being creative. The creative mind is blocked. So let's go back to the topic of this whole video. the older you get, the less creative you become. Of course, that statement is wrong. It is wrong. Why? Because the creativity has nothing to do with age. What it has to do is how often you use it in a week, perhaps, or in a month, if you will, and also where it is exposed, in what environment it is exposed. And that's when your friends maybe come in, and that's why I'm saying that having time with your friends is actually really good, because they can be the people that will either discover your creativity or perhaps give you like the push to increasing your creativity. That is the thing. It's just like when you go into when you go to the gym and you want to work or train a muscle group, you have to do it all the time. You have to be doing it on a regular basis. That's the same thing with the creativity. If you don't use it, it will die off or it will get blocked. And that's just a problem that we're having today, that we're not using it all the time. Alright guys, this was the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching it till the very end. If you liked the video, just give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you wish to hear from me more often. But before I go, there's just one question I want to ask you people. We know that creativity can be increased, but is it possible that creativity can reach its limit? Does creativity have a limit? I want to hear your thoughts about that question. I'm very curious to hear from you, and if you may, you can also leave your comments down below. Until then, God bless you.